Alright, we are back. Let's get some music going here in a minute. We'll actually monetize this one. So we'll just put up some Age of Conan music. I got my Blackjack bubblegum. Got my Coca-Cola. Let's rock and roll. Doing a little rogue PvP, which is always fun. We got our friends Ashery and Nasli. It's not Sly, sorry. Not Sly. Coca-Cola. Actually, I put that video up on my community tab from the really cool fight we had yesterday. Me and these two rogues, where we fought off like 6 people. It was actually really funny. It was actually really fun. If you check the community tab, I put up a quick link to that from last night. Or I guess it would have been early this morning, probably. But we're really close. I'm really close to getting my friendly reputation with the Leave Aerithor, which is nice because we get the trinket that we can use to pop, you know, a protective bubble. So. Yeah, I don't know how we lose some of these battlegrounds. It's hilarious how like shit goes down, man. Anyways, I'm gonna let these guys open. One of these guys are gonna open. I'm gonna pop Perception. I might come in and get a hit here. Nah, it's not even needed. Nobody else. It was just the hunter. Perception's up. I don't see anybody. I guess they got LM back. Good news. Yeah, if we win this one, I can probably do maybe a couple turn-ins. Let's see what I got. I got 18 marks of honor. Probably do a couple turn-ins, go ahead and get my trinket. I'm curious what my rank's gonna be. Nice. Yeah, I'm curious what my rank's gonna be because I just started doing PvP on the rogue for the very first. Actually, doing PvP on this rogue is the first real PvP I've done in Classic WoW. It's like really the first PvP I've even done. I've done mostly just like hardcore leveling and just leveling characters in general. Big incoming, big incoming, big incoming. This is gonna be interesting. Cyrus, get off my letters there, Cyrus. Cat's being a butt. I'm gonna go for the sap on the mage. Come on, do your little... Okay. Got the sap. I'm still stealth. Mage is sapped. I'll probably go after the... Yeah, you got the sap off. Let's go after this warlock. I'm out of stealth. Damn you! I am feared. I am stunned. I am in all kinds of trouble. Popping healing potion. I'm totally fucked.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I'm gonna blind the warrior. Trinket, evasion. Oh, then I hit the blinded target like a moron. I'm dead. This is too many. Too many there, but I kind of fucked up and hit the actual blinded target, which is stupid. I was actually trying to hit the other one, but somebody killed him. Ooh, wait, we got sprint. Let's go. Damn it, I came out of stealth to use my bow and I ended up getting feared for it. Kinda sucked. Well, I should be able to re-stealth at least, but we need more people. This is actually, I think, the first time we've lost this base. When all 3 of us have been defending this, it's like the first time. But it looks like we're going to get it back, so... I hate mages. I hate mages. Yeah, you walked right in front of me, buddy. Come on, you're dead. He walked right to the other rogue. Not a good idea. Alright, perception's up. We get another one coming. What do we got? We got a rogue coming. He's stealth. Perception's up. I should be able to. Should be able to see him here. We should be able to get a clean opener. Come on, Rogie. Where is he? There he is. Alright, he's gonna run off. Yeah, but as I was saying, this is the first time I've really done PvP in Classic. I just started last week. I've done mostly PvE and leveling hardcore characters. So I'm really interested to see where I go in this ranking system because I'm going to be pushing like 30,000 honor this week at least. Maybe a lot. Last week we had 11,949 honor. Yeah, that was a clusterfuck, that last pull. The only way we could have... Yeah, that last pull was bad. I mean, the only way we could have defeated those guys is if all three of us got off clean saps on the most dangerous targets, which really is the Warlock and the Mages. We get the sap on the Warlocks and the Mages and really quickly tag team kill the melee. We might have been able to survive that, but I doubt it. Alright, I'm going to re-queue. 5, 4, 3, 2... Boop. Re-queue. Let's take a look at my rotation. 2 turn-ins.
Greetings.
Need help?
Can I turn
See you
this?
around.
Only the finest.
Oh, no, I thought you could. Yeah, you can. Good.
What's on your mind?
Jason.
Watch your back. You need something?
This.
See you around.
Oh, yes. Juicy. The Talisman of Arathor.
Be careful.
Alright, so we're going to equip this trinket here. So going to put it... I guess we'll put it here. Never likes my Z Pearl add-on, so I always have to disable the target window and re-enable it.
Fantastic.
I think it's time to pop open another Mexican Coke. Oh, yes. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, we like the Mexican Coca-Cola. Alright. So that's cool. We picked up the friendly trinket, the Talisman of Arathor. It's really nice. I mean, it's only a 3-minute cooldown, so that makes it 3-minute cooldown, so that makes it actually really, really good. Just using my last buff food, which kind of stinks. I wonder what they gave me. Just bandages and rations. Certainly use. Ooh, 1,100. That's better than mine, isn't it? It is. Alright, popping perception. So far, I just see the hunter. Barely can. I don't see anybody else. The hunter should have sent his pet on me here, but he didn't, so that was stupid. Now his pet's dead. Get him, Asherly! Kill that hunter! Oh, is it the gnomish death ray? Double death rays. Double death rays. Double gnomish death rays. That was funny. Hey, we got three bases already. That's good. Now that I got the trinket, I gotta remember to use it. I just know I'm gonna forget about it. What's this guy? This guy's creeping on me. Stop creeping on me. Oh, I just used it. I'm like, oh, that's. Oh, oh my god. I knew that wasn't going to be a good keybind. It's too close to some of my others. Oh man. Noob alert. Noob alert. Oh man. What I was trying to do was come out of stealth, which is Shift E for me. Come out of stealth. It's the same as my throwing ability, and I hit Shift R, which is what I had that key bound to, but we're gonna fix that right now, so we'll just put it on X for now. I don't really like that keybind. Typically for a keybind like that, like a keybind where I'm popping like a trinket or something, it's usually gonna be like a control space bar or maybe a shift mouse button 4 or something, but those are already currently used. You know, shift space of course is my my distract, which is a really good keybind for distract, I think. And control space is my perception. We'll let this guy come closer. Come closer. Ooh, we got multiple. What do we got here? See if I can get a sap off on. Well, I can't because he did that, his little thing. Oh. Okay, we got a sap off. Nice. Good sap there. I'll open. Okay, I'll wait. Opening now. Rupture. I'm gonna vanish and open on the hunter, waiting for energy. 60 energy, 80 energy, opening. He made me miss and open on his pet. That was pretty funny. As soon as he feigned death, my cheap shot at his pet. That guy's like, F this, I'm out of here. F this, I'm out of here. He's like, I love it when you see a guy, like you see one guy attacking the base, and then 3 rogues pop up on him, and then you kind of turn around, and you see a guy was getting ready to come down, and he sees the 3 rogues pop, and he's like, fuck that. He turns around and he runs the other way. Love to see it. Yeah, love to see it. Let's throw in some dark. Let's throw in this tune. Gotta set the mood. This is more roguerly. Is that a word? Roguerly? Roguely? Stealthy? This reminds me more of a bunch of rogues waiting to kill people. No, Cyrus, you can't. Come on, stay on the table. Cat's trying to jump my lap. No. Boy. And he's a big cat. He's like, 15 pounds, so him jumping in my lap is a little distracting. Oh, what do we got? Oh, he's dead. That's no fun. You didn't get a chance to kill him. Come on. Cyrus, you're being a pain today. Alright, I'm gonna shut the office door. The cat's just being too much of a pain. I'll be right back. Oh, we got a mage. I'm opening on the road. Oh, he gouged me. Where'd the mage go? Blinding the mage. Mage is blind. Rogue stealth right next to me like a moron. Gonna go for kidney shot. Kidney shot. Kidney shot. Throwing up evasion. Hopping preparations. Vanishing. Blinds back. I'm gonna open on the rogue. Rupture. Gonna blind the warrior. Blinding warrior. Blinding warrior. Except it's not ready. Now it's ready. Blinding warrior. He's up. He's blinded. Gouging. A kick, kick, kick. Gouge. Gouge, gouge, gouge.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Throwing up trinket. Trinket's up. I'm immune to damage.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Going for re-stealth. Going for re-stealth. Resub. What do they call that? They have a... Wow, we got a 4-cap going? I guess we killed so many of them. This is the first Alliance 4-cap I've had on this character, I think, since I've played PvP on this character. I knew it wouldn't last long. Really difficult to get 4-caps and 5-caps in here. Because you don't have mounts, you can't move around very quick, so it just takes so long to transition from face to face. Keep it up, guys! And then you look, we lose 2 bases. See, that one, 3 of them, right? Why do I still have this stupid hunter's mark? There it goes. Dropped. That was hilarious though. So a rogue comes down the hill there, if you guys saw that, and he ran right past me while I was like in, I think, a Mage Nova, and he stealth. As he's running past me, he stealths. I'm like, don't run next to the rogue in stealth. I'm just gonna hit you. So I did a drive-by slap in his face right after he stealthed to pull him out of stealth. I'm like, you idiot. That was actually really funny. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? My favorite thing, though, is when I open up and put Rupture on the rogues, and the first thing they do when they come out of cheap shot is they vanish. And I'm like, oh, man. Throwing up Perception just in case there's any other rogues. I don't see anybody else. Oh, I was going to hit him. Death Ray. Damn it. Damn it. I couldn't. I was going to go hit him, and there's just boom, Death Ray. How are we like? We had as usual, we go from a 4-cap to basically, you know, having nothing, losing 2 bases. Oh, but we can get Staples back. We're good. Yeah, I'm super curious to see when the honor rolls over on Tuesday next week where I'm gonna land. Where are we gonna land? Parkour! Parkour! And they still haven't got Stables. They should have got Stables by now. I mean, come on, you have all these people. Unless the Horde have their entire team there. Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm really excited for TBC. I can't wait. But man, that pre-patch, because I was thinking about leveling up a shaman, but I don't know, man. Every time I think about leveling up a shaman, I just don't like shamans. I don't like playing shamans. I don't enjoy totems. I find throwing totems out really annoying and kind of silly. I just don't like it. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do a shaman. Space goat. I don't know. Oh, they still haven't. Wow. They just think. Yeah, when you're like fighting at your base, I mean, our characters are dying, yes, but they're respawning right here, so that you've got a constant like reinforcements coming, and eventually the Horde are going to get lower and lower on health, and they can't keep supplying reinforcements because it's too far from where they're spawning. You know, their spawn closest would be Blacksmith, and it's much further than right here. So really, the Alliance should have taken this back already. So unless the Horde must have their entire team there. It's crazy, you know what I mean? But really, there's no reason that we haven't taken it. That's stupid. I mean, you've got all these people, and they keep resing here and just running back, supplying reinforcements. Eventually, it weakens and wears down the Horde. They die, and like I said, they're too far away. Their reinforcements, their respawns are too far. So it's just a matter of time. But for it to take this long, it's just really hard to believe. But it says all the Horde are there, so they have the whole Horde team, I guess. So I don't know. We have. I'm about to go up there. It almost looks like they're giving up. It almost looks like they've given up on stables. Look at this. Wow, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. This is ridiculous. We went from a 4-cap to them having a 4-cap. Yeah, we had like a 400-point lead. It's now down to 100. I mean, here's the thing. If their whole team was at stables, if their whole team was at stables like they said, the people at Elm should have sent 2 guys down to BS. Just, if you look over here and see their whole team fighting, just send 2 to BS. That'll force them to come off, but they didn't do that. They sat there and fought and fought and fought. It's just simple stuff, though, whatever. Battlegrounds. That's what happens, man. You can take a noob to water. You can take a noob to water, but you can't make him drink. Jeez. Okay, well now we've got people assaulting different bases, even though it's just a few, but that should be enough to pull people off of stables, which means we should be able to recapture stables. There's no way the Horde's going to sit their whole team here when you're sending people to these other nodes. But we are now losing. But it's a long ways to go before the finish line, so it should be interesting. Yeah, so we got the road. Grab that. Now these people should all just fight on stables, because I don't care how many Horde are there, they're not going to let you just sit on these other nodes. Oh, God. Yeah, we should be going for LM. We should be going for stables LM. I just said if it would BS just to distract them, but at this point we've lost. We've already lost. These guys are terrible. Yeah. Well, there's always that strategy that it's like, does pushing for a 4 cap when you've got 3 to make sense? And normally I think it doesn't. I think when you have a 3 cap, if you've got good communication and you can rotate, I think you can usually just win that way. But people get greedy, or they worry about not putting out more pressure. But it just depends. It really depends on just how good your communication is in your rotations. So. But it's always one of those interesting things when you have a 3 cap, and you see him pushing for like a 4 cap. It's like, you spread yourselves. What happened is we had a 4 cap, but we were so spread so thin. We had like 2 here, 3 here. We had probably like 5 people fighting here, and then some people, 3 people here. Once we lost this, we only had a few here. So the ones that we were killing here spawned here to take farm, right? That's the thing. You kill them, they're going to spawn and farm. You're going to spawn here and take farm. So that's a given. Like if you take farm, it's only a distraction. You never take farm thinking you're going to keep it. I'm shocked that the Horde were able to hold stables. That just shows me that the people that were trying to take it either weren't very good players, or they just, there's no way that the Horde should be able to hold stables with the amount of people we send to stables. There's just no way. Unless they just severely outgear our players, or they have a lot of healers. If they have a lot of healers, that can also be a reason. And I can't really tell from here, I can't really see if they have healers or not. Oh, well. Yeah, we pretty much... We were up like 600 to like 300, and then it just turned to shit. Good game, boys! I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna be that guy, but I could easily be like, way to blow it. Way to fucking blow it. Way to blow it. Me and my brother would hold gold mine, just 2 of us, 2 rogues, and we'd hold this in Cataclysm. I'm sorry, in Wrath of Lich King. In Wrath of Lich King, me and my brother would sit here at mine in so many Battlegrounds that we would hold this by ourselves. The only time we would lose it is if they brought like at least 4 that had a healer. If it was 4 and it was all DPS, we'd take them out. And if it was more than 4, then we'd have problems. Because with 4, we could still CC. We could get a couple saps off and blind a guy and blow one up really quickly. Yeah, that was sad. That was sad. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, join.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking to sell some of this junk is what I'm looking for.
Have a good one.
Have a lot better one if we'd win some of these BGs. Sap, hey there. How's it going?
Hey there.
Sap. Where's Ken? I haven't seen Ken today. No, he's not online. I wish Ken would get a PvP character to come in here and do some PvP with me. That'd be fun. Oh, hey, what's up, Mason? Why am I doing so much PvP? Oh, I'm just getting ready for the Burning Crusade. Because I'm practicing on my rogue. I want to get my rogue skills back up so that when I do TBC Arena, I don't feel like a complete noob. Mason. And I'm just having fun. It's actually fun. But I'll be doing some leveling probably this coming week on some of my other characters. You know, I got to get the priest and the hunter back up. They've built up enough rest time now that they're probably in a good state to, to level them up a little bit. Oh, this is the Ardent Custodian. It's pretty cheap in the auction house, but the good thing about it is it does, it's 2.1, so it's a little bit too fast for main hand, but at level, since it's level 38, it's tough to find good weapons between like 30 and 39 for a PvP bracket I'm in. And it does give me defense and an extra 100 armor, so it's pretty good. Overall, it's a decent main hand weapon. But you want to have a slower weapon in your main hand as a rogue, so it's obviously not the preferred weapon of choice. But it's okay. And like I said, it was cheap. I think I got it for like, 15 gold. But yeah, I'm just trying to get my rogue skills back up again. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's gonna be weird. It is gonna be very, you're right, it's gonna be weird. I mean, people are prepping for it, right? Like, everybody's buying gold, so all these, and people are doing these, those raids where everybody bids on items, but the reason, you have the whales that are buying, like, thousands and thousands and thousands of gold, and they're going into those, those GKP, whatever, GKDP, whatever they're called, it's a stupid name. Gold DKP, basically, I think that's what it is. And they're going in there and they're, making all that money. Let's try LM. But, so everybody's buying gold, and then they go into these, the GDKP, whatever they're called, and then people get all the gold from the people who bought the gold, and so it puts this huge influx of gold into the economy. And so the people that don't have, a lot of money, they're really left, I'm hitting the wrong key buttons. They're really left out in the cold, and come TBC, people are going to have so much gold that they're going to just buy materials and stuff to level up all their professions and to buy, like, to twink out with gear as fast as they can. And so it's not the way the game used to be. It's not the way it was when it first came out. So, but it's just the way it is. I mean, it's hard to get around it. There's not much we can really do about it. Yeah, it's not the same game that it was, back in 2004. But it's still really fun. And I think you just have to, for me, it was very frustrating. It was really frustrating for a while, but I kind of just gave up. I used to get mad at all these people running around with 20,000 gold, and you just know they're buying it. And, the guy who bought that sword in one of those raids and spent like 190,000 gold on it. Like, come on, nobody has 190,000 gold in Vanilla WoW. I mean, it would take you 3 months of doing certain things over and over again to get that kind of money. Just 3 months, and you'd have to be level 60 to do it. It's just crazy, But yeah, I mean, I'm planning on doing some arena and just enjoying the PvP. I don't know if I'll do much raiding in TBC. Just doing some. I'm just gonna do a lot of PvP and enjoy the PvP and just casually raid, maybe raid casually. And you know how I play the game. I play the game for fun. I don't try to hardcore it really. Even when I'm doing arena, I'm not gonna hardcore arena. I'm just gonna try to find some decent, nice person who's not super concerned about being glad and just playing for fun. And trying to improve, play for fun, try to improve. That's really my goal, usually. I came up here, but I don't see anybody. Hop in Propping, blah, 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 blah. Popping perception. Don't see any rogues. Should have been here by now, so apparently they decided not to come, LM. Perception's got 2 seconds. Huh. Strange. Yeah, there's a lot at GM. I'm gonna guess they're gonna hit gold mine hard. Yeah, GM's gonna get hard. Yeah, I see. I already knew they were gonna get hard. They got 5 people coming already. But I'm staying here. I won't leave my wingman. I'm not leaving my wingman. Yeah, the gold. If they could prevent gold selling, that would make the game, that would change the complete landscape of World of Warcraft, because there wouldn't be these GDKP runs, because people just wouldn't, I mean, they might still do it, but people wouldn't be able to put money in it like they've been doing, you know what I mean? Oh, he got me. You bastard. He's got his bubble up from the vanish. I'm blinding the priest. I was gonna blind the priest. Now I'm gonna blind the rogue.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Not my bubble. Okay, I don't have much health, but we're okay. Flag's okay. Yeah, they only allow the bots because of the subs. And in Blizzard, there's somebody, like, I think if Blizzard was still run by Mike Morhaime and those guys, I don't think they would have allowed the bots to go crazy. But I think Activision comes in and says, well, we're all about money. So they're allowing all those bots and all those gold sellers to have accounts, because I don't honestly think that they're trying. I mean, they might ban a bunch, but there's so many. And if they ban them, all they do is create new accounts. So I really don't think Blizzard wants to get rid of all the gold sellers. I just don't think they do, because it's money in their pocket. It's money in their pocket. And honestly, it probably proliferates more people playing the game if you think about it. Because there's a lot of people out there that are just terrible players, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of people that are terrible at playing MMOs. But they have tons of money. So they can just buy gear and buy stuff, you know what I mean? And it makes the game fun for them, even though they suck at it. You know what I mean? But yeah, if there were no gold sellers in World of Warcraft, it would be such a completely different game. It would be so different, you know, because people would have to work really hard to farm for gold. People would be doing normal dungeon residents. People wouldn't be boosting because they wouldn't be able to afford to pay. They couldn't afford to pay. These boosters are charging like 10 gold in SM, so you may charge you 50 gold to run SM like 5 times, or, you know, do their little circuit. You know, people they wouldn't have that kind of money. They wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I can just blow 50 gold here, and blow 50 gold there. You know, and when trying to buy their mounts and their epic mounts, they wouldn't be able to afford it. So the game would be complete. The game would be like it was in 2004, but it no longer is. So it's sad. Dude, I played that last battle really poorly, by the way. I didn't get my opener. I got caught out of stealth. I missed my blind, although I think the character might have vanished or something. That was a terrible play by my part in that last battle. But I had my little friendly rogues here to bail my butt out. You see how much honor the Ash Shirley here. How much honor does a Shirley have? So a Shirley's only got 127 today, and he had none yesterday, and this, so he's not doesn't have a lot. And he's a corporal. If you look, I've got 288 kills just today, just in the last 24 hours. Now this hasn't been calculated yet, so it's going to be at least 10,000. So I'm easily pushing. I mean, I'm pushing 30,000 honor this week. Yeah. Well, yeah, the WoW token. I don't know. It's out of control. It's out of control. But I mean, every game has gold sellers. So, you know, Blizzard can't 100% prevent them all, because every time you ban one, they can just create another account. But I think they've got to be able to track huge sums of money going through the mail system. You know, player getting like 1,000 gold from somebody. I mean, that's got to be easy to track, right? It's like, well, where did this guy just give you 1,000 gold? You know, I don't know. But maybe it's hard to validate it. Like, well, you know, what are you gonna say? The guy didn't, because a lot of these gold farmers, I don't know how they have bots. I guess that I'm not really sure how they're making their gold, but they have bots, obviously. I don't know. Whatever. It sucks. I can honestly say that the private servers were more fun. The only thing that made Classic WoW kind of fun is that it was, you know, a legit server by Blizzard. You know. You know, it was a legit server run by Blizzard, so you knew it wasn't going anywhere. It's not like these servers are going to just go down in a year or something. And you knew people were, you know what I mean? That's the only thing that made these servers better, is they're legit servers. Like, when I played on, even when I played on Chronos 2 for the first time, when I first started playing private servers, I think it was Chronos. It's just, it felt a lot more Blizz-like, like a lot more like a 2004 vanilla server than what this feels like. Because of the way the economy's totally effed up and the way the gold selling and buying is so rampant. You know, this does not at all. I mean, when I was playing on Chronos, there was no boosting. I don't remember people saying, you know, charging such and such gold to run you through dungeons. I mean, maybe there was, but I don't remember seeing it. You know, and so in that way, it was a lot more enjoyable of an experience. You know, I enjoyed it a lot more. When I first played on Chronos for the first time, when I first played a private vanilla server, which is Chronos, I had a blast. I was amazed how much it reminded me of 2004 World of Warcraft. I was like, wow, I was playing a hunter, and you can still see that video on my channel, right? You can still pull it up. Just go to my channel and search for, I think, what is it, Hunter? Vanilla WoW Hunter or something? Yeah, I mean, here, this is 4 years ago. So take a look at this video here. This is from 4 years ago, and I believe this is when I first... Well, it's not when I first played on private server, but it's when I first recorded it and put it up my channel. So this video is 4 years old. 2016, you know. It's like I missed my thing again. I don't know why. Of course, once again, we're losing. Oh, man. We just cannot win these BGs, man. It's so funny. Yeah. I played on Elysium, I played on Lightsoap, and I played on Northdale. I played on all the servers you just mentioned, Mason, and there was not necessarily... I would say the last server we played on, what was it, Northdale? There wasn't necessarily boosting, but there was some, it wasn't boosting, but there was, There was boosting. It wasn't as advertised. It wasn't as big. It wasn't like people saying, hey, boosting services. It wasn't like that. It was just like people would say, hey, I'll run you through... You'd see people that'd say, oh, I'll run you through DM for 5 gold. But it wasn't like them... They didn't do it like a service. It wasn't like they were like sitting around in SM, outside SM, just spamming over and over again. You know, selling boosts, selling boosts, selling boosts. It wasn't like that at all. It was like, oh, hey, you know, if you want me to run you through this, I'll do it. Give me some money. It was a lot different. So it was on a much smaller scale. And that was only on Northdale. I did not see that on Elysium. I did not see that on Light's Hope. And when I played on Kronos, I certainly did see it. But Kronos, in a way, you know what's really cool, Mason, was in a way the smaller population was actually better. I used to always think that a high population was good. But in a way, smaller population is almost better because, you know, the resources aren't being fought for quite as much. You know, there's not as much gold being thrown around, you know, and it's just, I don't know, it just seemed better. It almost seemed better. Popping perception. I don't know where the Warlock is. Oh, here he is. He's pretty much... I'm just going to get off a 2-point rupture and then I'm going to vanish. I'm going to go for a sap on this Warlock. Warlock sapped. Now I'm going to let these other rogues, are they coming or they just... They went back to the flag, I guess? Why did you guys give up? Guess they wanted to go heal up or something? They wanted to fight on the flag. Makes sense. Oh, well, there's Jane. Alright, incoming. Big incoming. Oh, I'm sapped! I'm sapped, son of a biscuit! I'm throwing up my bubble. I'm gonna vanish. I vanished. Ooh, we got a hunter trap here. I like that. Alright, let's do it. Let's go to let's get some damage done here, guys. Yeah, pop a healing potion. Oh, he got a pet on me. Somebody feared him. Oh, I'm getting shot. Son of a biscuit. Oh. Let's see if the pet comes after me. We'll do a little parkour. Nah, he's not. Oh, well. You can see I'm playing very casual right now. I'm not really playing that serious. I'm just kind of having fun with it because we're really losing this. Actually, we're not that far down, but we're going to lose. Again, by the way. I need to get some flash powder. Yeah, I need flash powder. I'm not doing much in Speedy, I don't think. Oh, I guess I did something. I'm 5-0. Felt like I hadn't done anything. Another battleground where our whole team is just kind of all over the place. It's like, I mean, these 3 guys and this guy should all be together with these 3 attack, and they should. Yeah, whatever. I give up. But yeah, playing on private servers was, I gotta say, it was probably, and I think a lot of people would agree with this, that playing on private servers was probably almost a more enjoyable experience than playing on Classic WoW. Because of the gold sellers, because of the way people are playing it, because of like cleave groups and you know the gold selling and the boosting and all that stuff. I mean, oh, I got my farm assault. Quest complete. Um, yeah, I mean it's crazy. I mean people are just sitting. It's if you go to Scarlet Monastery, you'll just see people sitting there waiting for boosting. Yeah. Yeah. I actually, you know what, Mason, it's tempting to just quit WoW again and go back to private servers. The thing about private servers, though, is gold selling was on private servers too, and a lot of the people that run the private servers are the ones that are selling the gold because, I mean, that's how they make their money. I mean, you can't expect them to offer up a free server and then pay all the money to run the server and put in the time. I mean, now they you know, the guys on Chronos and stuff, they do have services like, you know, buying tabards and mounts and stuff for real dollars to help them pay for, you know, running the servers and, you know, buying the, you know, paying for the servers. But I do believe that a lot of those, we know for a fact, remember Elysium was selling gold. They were selling gold on their servers. And then they were like trying to say, oh yeah, we're banning gold sellers. I'm like, yeah, but you're the gold seller. You know what I mean? Yeah, they didn't tolerate like botting. Whatever. I mean, you can argue it any way you want, but we're never going to get a truly clean from corruption, you know, World of Warcraft server. It's always going to have either gold sellers, botting. You know, we're never going to get like a server that was like the original, because when people played 2004, and I was one of them, you know, it was just such a different time. You know, there were hardly, the web was so young. There wasn't a lot of websites out there. There wasn't a lot of information. People didn't even know how to create bots. There were no bots because people hadn't created them yet. You know, there was the software that people hadn't even reverse engineered the client. You know, all that stuff didn't even exist. So there were no bots. There were no gold sellers. You know, I mean, there were gold sellers probably, but there probably weren't very many of them. Yeah, all video games have been corrupted because of the way the code. Yeah, they haven't figured out a way to prevent all that stuff. Yeah, to prevent the buying, prevent the gold selling. I don't know how to do it, but and I'm a software developer, and I don't know how you're gonna stop them, right? I mean, I write code every day. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And plus, it's time. It's money. It's time consuming and it costs money. So does Blizzard want to spend a ton of money paying developers just to try to stop that stuff? Again, I go back to Activision. Activision's all about making money. You know, they don't care they don't care about botting and gold selling as long as they're making money. That's all they care about. Why do you think that Jeff Kaplan left Blizzard? Why do you think Mike Morhaime left Blizzard? Why do you think Chris Metzen left Blizzard? Why do you think that other guy that was one of the main people who worked on Vanilla or Classic? You know, why do you think they all left? It's because the company who owns Activision, or the one who, you know, does the publishing, and, you know, Activisions are just a bunch of greedy MFs. You know, it's what it is. I hope that Jeff Kaplan goes to Dreamhaven Studios with Mike Morhaime like some of the other guys did. I really hope he does. And I hope that Dreamhaven comes out with an MMO. I hope they do. If not, you know, I still look at Pantheon Rise of the Fallen as being a really good option because it's such a small game base, and Pantheon's not going to have a huge. We got some people backside. It's not going to have a huge amount of popping perception. It's not going to have a huge player base, which in a way works to its advantage, right? Since there isn't a huge player base, the gold sellers aren't necessarily going to want to go there and sell gold because there just aren't that many people playing. So Pantheon Rise of the Fallen could be one of the best MMOs to come out, just as far as if you like community and you like challenging content, you know, and you want to get away from the shenanigans of, you know, the kiddies that play World of Warcraft and ruin the game with their bots and gold selling. Good. Yeah, I'm hoping that Pantheon doesn't become like too popular. I'm hoping it, you know, it gets maybe like just like 100,000 to 200,000 people. Because if it starts getting up higher than like 300,000, I think you're going to start seeing all the gold sellers. But did you see that video by, you know, let me check this out. You know, Josh Strife Hayes did a video on Ashes of Creation, titled Ashes of Creation, Don't Believe the Hype. And of course, what's his name? You know, Steven replied to it. But because, you know, Ashes of Creation gets a lot of hype, and I'm not a big fan. I don't think that Ashes of Creation is going to be the kind of game that I'm going to really want to play. I mean, I'll play it because it does look. The longer it's out, you know, it does improve. It has been improving. Like the graphics initially looked really bad. The gameplay, the mechanics, the combat, it all looked terrible. It is getting better. I mean, every time I see videos, it's slowly getting better. But the biggest thing with Ashes of Creation, you know, Mason, I've talked about it before, is that, yeah, I don't want Asmongold to stream to stream Pantheon. I'm not a huge fan of Asmongold. I think he's kind of a sellout in a way. You know, I don't know. He's not a horrible person. Well, he disgusts me. The guy like won't take a shower for like 2-3 weeks and somehow thinks it's okay and cool to be disgustingly dirty. I don't get it. Whatever. But Ashes of Creation, the big thing about that game is it's a PvP based game. I mean, it's about node control. It's about map control, and because of that, it's going to be a horrible PvP gangfest. It's just there's no way to prevent it. The way the minds of these millennials and these kiddies today is they're gonna hardcore PvP it in groups, and they're gonna gank and they're gonna grief, and it's just not gonna be that enjoyable, I don't think, unless you really enjoy that mentality of being the level 60 who sits in Red Ridge all day long, killing level 30s. Unless that's like your thing, you may not enjoy Ashes of Creation too much. Another loss. Yeah, I may level my Hunter or Druid. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you actually, they were live. I don't know if they still are, but they were live earlier. You know, no, they're not live anymore. But Pantheon Plus was live with, you know, they were talking, you know, they were streaming. You know, Minus was streaming over Pantheon Plus. You know, Minus was streaming, and I came over and I said hi, but they've already getting guilds together. You know, Minus has got his guild. I think Nathan's got his guild. I'm not sure what I'm going to do as far as the guilds in Pantheon, and I'm still waiting for Pantheon to go into the alpha phase so I can actually play the game. No, this game's over. I don't even know if I remember my password. I do. Alright, so here's the and their website is still very not great. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, I can't play MTG. I don't. Yeah, you know, Magic the Gathering is not really my thing. I tried playing it and I didn't really enjoy it.
You need something? For the Alliance.
Ooh, that was enough to ding me. 220 reputation. Nice.
You need something? Be careful.
Alright, so here, it took forever to pull up my profile, but here it says my user level is champion. Right? I actually said this early up regarding crafting professions in Pantheon. I said I like systems where you can learn all, but I don't know. I said, or if we don't go down that path, a system like Lineage 2 is also really fun. And the thing in Lineage 2 with professions is you couldn't have both. Like, you couldn't have tailoring and well, that's not a good example. You could because you get cloth just by picking off of monsters. But you couldn't have like leatherworking and skinning, right? So you always were dependent upon another character in the game to give you materials. Like, you could be a leatherworker, but you couldn't be a skinner. So if you were, which I always thought was kind of odd, but in Lineage 2 it was kind of cool because you had, I don't remember what they were called anymore, it's been so long, but you had characters that would go out and gather, would get materials and regions for you. It's right on the tip of my tongue what they're called. And you were always dependent upon them to get stuff, which was kind of neat. But I think, I think the way they're going with gathering, crafting, and Pantheon is actually pretty interesting. We'll see how it turns out, but I just wish that we could get in and, and play the game, I really wish we could get in and just try it out. They are supposed to get into the alpha, I think, this year. So, if Pantheon Alpha comes out, I probably would play that over World of Warcraft. I mean, at least initially, just to get into the game and see what it's like. Alright, what am I going to do? We've got the Hunter's 41. The Rogue's 39. She just hit 39. Priest. Warrior. The level 11 Warrior. Oh, man. 41 Hunter. And, Oh, Jesus. All the skinning I do on my rogue. Oh yeah, recipes. God, I've got 15 gold. I'm broke. Oh boy.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
I did get my leatherworking up to, what am I at? I'm at 208, so, which is not nearly high enough. Oh my god. Just doing a little inventory maintenance here.
You need something? See you later.
Oh. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna end the stream right now. I think I'm gonna end the stream right now and take a little bit of a break, and then I'm probably gonna come back in a bit, like not very, like 30 minutes from now probably. And I think what I'm gonna do is probably try to level the priest. I think I'm gonna try to level my priest up. He's got quite a bit of rest time, and actually I might even do some Battlegrounds with my priest, which I've not really done any PvP with her. How was that? Did he just blow himself into oblivion? Maybe I'll do some Battlegrounds on the priest, but she does not have any. She doesn't have PvP gear. Like, look at her health pool; it's like terrible. But it might be fun. I do like healing in PvP situations. That's why in the Burning Crusade, I healed. In Arena, I got all the way to about 1930 on my priest, healing in with a priest rogue setup in TPC and 2s, and I really had a lot of fun doing that. So yeah, I'm not gonna be gone that long, Mason. Just like 30 minutes tops, probably. I just want to get something to eat, maybe take a shower, say hi to my wife. So, and then I can start the stream back up, and we'll do the priests. I think we'll try to do some Battlegrounds if we can get a group. Maybe get a dungeon group together or something. I don't know. I don't really want to do Scarlet Monastery. It takes so damn long to get over there. They'll keep you waiting. All right, I won't be gone too long, I don't think. Yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you guys when I come back, all right? So, peace out.